We've arrived, Venom. There's a laser door blocking our way, but I have a new plan to get past it by crouching through the middle. I'll open this door and take a look. If I'm not mistaken, this is National Aeronautics and Space Administration. This is really crazy. What is it?
Go back. Didn't you see anything?
No, why?
I swear I saw something.
Venom, you're going crazy. There's nothing here.
I don't know. It must be the effect of the illness. I'm getting really weak. I can't think straight.
Yeah, I noticed. Okay, moving on, there's this cactus here, and its story is really funny because it was the Enderman who placed both the sand block and the cactus here. So it ended up growing, and they made a movement for it. And going further up here, we end up at National Aeronautics and Space Administration.
Interesting. What's in this place?
Wait. Venom. First, let's go to the place where the Creative Squad's first time machine was created. I even stole it from here and left my flag. Then I used a helicopter to take the time machine to my base, where we emerged.
Okay, tell me more.
Continuing, do you remember what I said about what happened to me and Mukazu?
Oh, what about it?
So, this place was the last time I saw him in human form, right? Before I met you. And then I remember he knocked me into this sea here, and I passed out and ended up on that island, right here. And I had the feeling that someone was whispering in my ear, just like you.
He got into your head like a symbiote. I don't have good memories with him either.
Huh? Can you tell me more about that?
Simple. I entered his mind in a church in a completely deserted place.
Uh-huh. I think it might be in Mexico.
I don't know where it was, but it doesn't matter. The thing is, it wasn't me. It was another version of me, from another universe.
I see. It must be his universe then.
He experimented on me, which led to my death. In the process, he absorbed my powers, becoming a symbiote-like being. But Luca, I need you to explain something to me.
Go ahead.
Where are you taking us?
Yeah, it's another place where I didn't have a good memory, which was here. This was the first place where I saw him.
Interesting. Tell me more.
He was right here, look, in this corner, lying down, looking like he was dying. And I tried to help him, but then he died.
Huh? To me, he still looks pretty alive.
Yeah, he faked his own death. I gave him a proper burial and everything. Since his reality was destroyed, he said that, wait, Venom, I feel like someone's watching me.
Okay, now it happened to you. I didn't get that feeling.
Wow, you're really weak, huh? Anyway, I thought he was being destroyed by a certain villain I was after at the time. Man, the sky is red. It's actually scary. I think we should get out of this reality as soon as possible. Just talking about Blue Musa already gives me chills, man. You're crazy.
But you forgot about the cure.
Venom, in this reality, at least in that timeline, I don't think it's going to work, right? First, because there's no doctor, and second, because we can't go into the magnetic resonance imaging. That's true, we'll find a cure with something else.
That's true, we'll find a cure with something else.
Let's go, Venom. If I'm not mistaken, my base was here. Press the button and run here quickly. We made it in. Venom, time room. Let's go back as soon as possible. Let's take advantage of the fact that I now have my new Dragon Stone. Muka, wait. Hey Muka, how are you? What do you think you're doing taking my Dragon Stone? You? Okay, but you have to give my stone back. You're in another universe, invading everything here and still stealing my stuff? Calm down, Muka. Wait, calm down. Oh no, wait, relax. I'll give it back. If I give it back, will you let me go? Okay, yes. After all, you're Muka too, right? As if all the visits I'm getting weren't enough. A Muka with red hair just came by. I'm going crazy. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm looking for a creature with white eyes. I'm going nuts. A creature with white eyes, right? A Muka with red hair. Yes, right. Muka, I'll leave you there with your stone and... Okay, I'm just checking here to make sure I didn't take anything else. And everything is with you, right? Don't worry, I'm not gonna steal anything. Bye, see you. Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't get the Dragon Stone from the other Muka, right? After all, I was stealing for myself. Obviously, Musa is from another universe, and I would imagine he was robbed by another Muka, since at that time no one knew about my secret base. And the only one who knew about the Dragon Stone was myself. But luckily, I took a look at the coordinates of my secret base to figure out where Creative Squad 1 is. And, well, these are exactly the coordinates. So to get my Dragon Stone back, I just need to enter these coordinates in my reality. Well, at least I think so, right? Since it's a totally different universe, the coordinates might be completely different too. So it's going to depend a little more on luck. But anyway, I'm back here in Creative Squad 2, exactly at the portal I entered the first time with Venom. Hey, we're out, finally.
But now you went for nothing. You lost everything, even the Dragon Stone.
Don't worry, Venom, at least now we have the coordinates for Creative Squad 1.
What?
Take a look at the coordinates from there, and if everything goes right, if that universe is similar to this one, the coordinates for Creative Squad 1 in that reality will be the same as the coordinates for Creative Squad 1 in this reality. So I just need to go back to Creative Squad 3 and write down the coordinates on paper for when we need to visit Creative Squad 1.
Alright, that's fine then, let's go.
Alright, Venom, I had an idea to hide this flag, and it's basically by using a really crazy method here in Minecraft, we're going to go back in time.
Huh, and what's new about that?
It's that we're not going back in time to the events of the Creative Squad. We're going back in time to an older version of Minecraft.
What? What do you mean?
I'll only explain it to those who subscribe to the channel now. Well, Venom, what if I told you there's a way to get bedrock blocks, command blocks, and some others that a lot of people think are impossible to get in survival?
I don't believe it. Actually, explain it better.
Well, there's a version called One Block at a Time, which was released on April 1st this year, Venom. And through this version, we can do a lot of crazy things.
Okay, then I want to try this out.
But first, I need to do a few things.
Alright, do it quickly. I'm excited.
What's this? I've never seen a Venom this energetic in my life. And one of the things I need to prepare is an Enderman farm, like this one here, where the platform is small and there are several places where the Endermen fall. Yes, we're going to use the Enderman to get all the blocks in Minecraft, especially those only available in creative mode. These chests are for us to store everything. Our first place is ready. I just need to bring some items over. One item is an egg. I need a chicken. The first stack failed. Trying the second stack. It worked. Let's make a couple more. 2 should suffice. I hope they remain. I got this idea from Fenton's video on how to get these blocks. I liked the idea and decided to replicate it in Creative Squad 3, especially because I can use this block for something really evil, in which I'm going to hide one of the Creative Squad participants' flags in a room that's impossible to break unless you use some bugs. Well, first I need to store all the items in my inventory, including the elytra. I'll try to explain, but if you don't understand, check out Phantom's video where he explains it better. Well, first in the Minecraft launcher, I go to Installations, enable the snapshots, and I'll need to create a new installation. In this new installation, I have to look for the snapshot named 22W13 block at a time. Now I'm going to open this version. Guys, I'm here in the 1 block at a time version, and you can see that a lot of blocks are falling. There's a flower, there's literally a flower planted on a half block. Where is that even possible? This block is an entity since it's on top of the half block, just like Enderman can pick up any block, such as this link block. As you can see, it's clearly an entity, because they're just like that sand mode when it's falling. But they don't break, they just don't break. And my goal is to collect as many blocks as possible, especially these crazy ones here. Look, there are a bunch of random blocks, and over time, command blocks and bedrock will start falling here too. It pains me because the block is an entity. I'll just grab my chicken, fly away, and watch this from above. In this version, you can't fly with elytra, but you can with a chicken. I have to keep pressing space repeatedly. Let me land at my base and show you. They're already placing them here. Potion stands on the farm. They even added ice. Must take advantage while gliding. And look at how many Endermen are spawning here, man. It's wild. Many will spawn with random items, and random blocks will fall for us to farm. The famous everything farm in Minecraft. In this version, there's something I really want to show you. There's a dragon egg with a flower planted in the middle of the block. Alright, okay, I've been here for a long time. My game is even lagging because of how many entities are in this place. And now I just need to update the Minecraft version, and all of this will be dropped on the ground. I'll need to pick it all up and put it in the chests as soon as possible. The problem is that it's really laggy. You can see it. Man, look how many entities are in here. It's impossible to walk here. But anyway, let's go update.
It's crazy the things I see in this life.
Venom, you came with me to the new version.
I'm in your head, not in Minecraft.
That makes sense. Let's update it since I'm already lagging too much. Do you think this will work? I can't wait to see what happens with all these crazy items. Look at all these blocks. So many have dropped, it's insane. I need to store as much as I can as soon as possible. There's even a creeper head already. Endermen are still holding insane blocks. I don't understand anything anymore. I have 5 minutes to store as many items as possible, so I need to hurry. Unfortunately, 5 minutes have passed and all the items disappeared. Now, there's only one thing left for me to do, which is to kill these Endermen that are still holding these random blocks. Look at these creatures, man. So, I think my shulker boxes had color. I don't know if they lost it in the snapshot. I don't even know what happened, but there are still some blocks that ended up here. Like these ones, for example. Like an empty blue shulker box and chest. Let's take this out and let it farm like a normal Enderman farm. There's even a cake with a candle on top. I'm gonna eat a little because I'm hungry, and I got the candle. There's still an Enderman here holding a leaf. And man, we can open any random chest that's already here, puzzle block, command block, dragon egg. This one you can still get. Go to the chest next to it. Player head and structure generator. Man, this is just amazing. Well, it's the second try, and now I even put some hoppers under the half slabs to be able to collect everything, and I think it worked, right? Since there aren't as many items as the first time. That's it. I got the hardest items to get in Minecraft Survival, which are these here in my shulker box. Puzzle block, structure generator, structure void, that's amazing. Spawner, which is a mob spawner, command block, chain command block, repeating command block, 5 dragon eggs, which I'm going to throw away. Steve's head, that's amazing. The leather plant in this shape is also impossible to get in survival, tilled soil, dirt path, amethyst cluster, and petrified oak slab. You could have a competition to see which slab catches fire first, since this one never catches fire. So, I'll always win. And there are also these stones here infested with silverfish. That's amazing. I have blocks that nobody else in the creative squad has. And my main focus was, obviously, the bedrock, the light block, and the end portal frame. Now we can make an end portal wherever we want. It's a super amazing power here in the creative squad, and I already have this banner, which is the banner.